When I arrived on the job, things were well underway. Much of the siding was removed and a new dock had been built on the lagoon. Some of the plaster and the sheetrock had been stripped from the walls, and the slab foundation had been jackhammered out, enough to expose the copper tubing of the radiant heating system. The rear of the house faced due west and had an incredible view through a ridiculous amount of windows. Wow, there was a lot of work here. This is Max, the carpenter crew foreman.
Of the guy.
Next to him is my friend Jeff. He's also the homeowner.
Not bad, not bad. The 13-inch pythons.
Muscle flexing and posturing is normal on construction sites and big remodels. Yeah, it's a little embarrassing. Man, demolition is so primal. We blast through concrete and lumber with pry bars and sledgehammers, sometimes roaring like lions. These bellows are territorial warnings to other contractors in the area to stay away. Old school construction workers would mark telephone poles and trees with pungent urine, but thank God that's frowned upon these days. When the dust settles and testosterone subsides, there's time for me to do some video documentation.
TP for my bunghole.
This is Scott. He's a bit camera shy and he won't look up so I could get a shot of his mug. He got over it eventually. With me on the job, he had no choice really. Here, Scott and I surgically cut out a redwood sill plate that was the cause of water entering the northwest corner of the home. Later on, Max's crew ended up pulling all the windows out and rebuilding the wall so that we could get a fresh water membrane and the proper insulation. But we'll get to that soon enough. Here's the superintendent, a guy named Casey Carey. I know, sounds like a superhero, right? Like Peter Parker or Clark Kent. But he turned out to be a super zero. Casey was known for extended bathroom breaks where he carried out long conversations on his phone. Someone dubbed the upstairs bathroom Casey's office and then wrote it on the wall. Let's say you're working and you had to use the restroom. You'd say, "Hey, I gotta go to Casey's office," and everyone knew what you meant. Casey also had a knack for shopping for materials all day and then coming back with the wrong stuff or just short of what was needed. I made him a custom shopping basket just as a joke.
Hey, please. What? Oh, shut up here, dickhead. There's your scissors.
Max and his crew created a basement storage area and a half bath by digging out tons of dirt under the house and pumping in concrete to extend the footing and create a steel reinforced slab floor. Added a little too much soap to the mix, I see. I don't know what a nuclear explosion has to do with construction, but I thought it looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
Man, these guys are impressive form builders. Check out this retaining wall built to enlarge what was basically a planter box for 2 palm trees. I warned Jeff not to feed those whales. Now Free Willy keeps hanging around for a free meal.
Oh, look at, you're looking for clean. You don't even need a shower, man.
Here, the second story addition is underway and requires a massive amount of lumber. We worked like donkeys with all lumber deliveries carried in by hand from the street.